right, welcome back, my fellow Capricorns, to your August 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega. We're just hitting the start of our heat wave, so my hair is all frazzled, but when is it not? And if you're just joining me, I'm doing your monthly reading based off of your challenge, your advice, your potential outcome. I'll summarize that up with the bottom of the deck, what the month has in store, the overall energy for Capricorn on the collective, as well as clarify each week with one card from the Tarot Familiar. I'll pull a goddess card to see if there's any parting messages with the reading, and of course for good humor and to see what stone we Capricorns might need to carry around in our pocket, perhaps. For the month of August here, I'll pull a crystal card too. So with that said, I'm going to turn the angle down here so you can see what's happening with the cards as they come out. And keep in mind, of course, that this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone. So keep what does and leave the rest there, Capricorn. Starting out with week 1, and I realize we're getting into the week here, with the Empress card as your challenge. Now, if you have a challenge or situation in your life, dear Capricorns, that you'd like more guidance, clarity, or support on, feel free to reach out to me either this week or the start of next, because I will be away or I'll be very invested in a doctoral program here for the next few weeks, beginning the end of next week. So it won't be till the end of September that I'll be doing personal readings again. So that said, you can always find me though, and I am going to try and keep up with this, is the Wednesdays, pardon me, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, over there on my Villagio Strega page, for live free tarot and oracle readings. Usually it lasts between 8 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Sometimes I go on a little bit earlier, and sometimes I stay a little bit later. You never know. And sometimes I kick snow out of the way. Take 2 there. Okay. Let's see. Really interesting energy coming in here. Capricorns are busy. They are hard at work, as always. Very determined is the way of the Capricorn. And thank you all for being here too, dear Capricorns. I do appreciate sharing this space with you. Let's see what we got going on. There it is. There's that moment. Week 3 is interesting, Capricorn. Week 3 is interesting. Beautiful blessings, though. Okay. Okay, come on. Upright, reverse. Let's do it in reverse, okay? My goodness. Wow. Real interesting read, Capricorn, but here's what's going on. Here's the overall energy for August. You're exhausted. Many of you are just fighting hard this month, to the point that it feels like you just need to take a little break, take a little vacation, take a daycation, something, take a nap even, Capricorn. You got to muster up your strength to keep going with something. Some of you may be feeling overwhelmed, beat up, broken, but you're resilient. You're the classic Capricorns. You know, it's that energy of I may take a blow now, but I'm going to get right back up and keep fighting to climb that mountain, is really what this card's energy is saying to me for you guys on the collective. Which is beautiful, but it's an arduous road and path to walk. But never give up the fight is the motto of the Capricorn. So here we go. Abundance, 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 Capricorn. That's your challenge. Believing in your abundance, expressing that gratitude, receiving all that nurturing, nourishment, abundance the universe has to offer, or you yourself are creating for yourself. Some of you Capricorns may be finding out you're pregnant too, because usually the Empress is childbearing, mothering, motherhood, nurturing energy. That's your challenge. What your advice is teamwork, collaboration. Get some help with it, whether it's help for your abundance, making a commitment to something else, help as a parent, reaching out, mastering some sort of skill, trade, or craft, or taking on some sort of new apprenticeship. Some of you are going back to school for sure. This is learning through mastery. This is learning through others' experience. Again, collaborative efforts is the way of the Three of Pentacles, and it has to do with your finance, Capricorn. You're doing it, you're taking on this new challenge in your life because you want to have more money, you want to have more finance attached to it. What's your potential outcome for this first week, though? And I know some of you are feeling it, because I sure am. Those messages are coming in fast. There's a commitment attached to it, though. It's like, are you going to do this? The time is now. Make that choice. Are you going to do this, Capricorn? The Hierophant is representing Taurus energy, of course, with reliability, with, the daily grind kind of energy. Another earth sign, very grounded, very practical, very stable, reliable energy. But with that Hierophant becomes both higher spiritual teacher, some of you may be seeking, and this could be messages coming in pertaining to that, or an authentic spiritual teacher at that. How you fit into society, asking for forgiveness on a situation, or somebody asking for forgiveness with you. But those messages are coming in fast. Are you going to do it? You got to gain a new perspective on something. Kind of get out of the way, because some things may be catching you off guard. They're coming in the form of emails or text messages for sure. I can feel that. And yeah, they're asking for this commitment here. They're asking you to make a choice and to either get on board or kind of get out of the way. What's your challenge for week 2 here, Capricorn? Is the Seven of Pentacles energy. So Seven of Pentacles is like, all right, you planted all these seeds, right? Especially when it comes to this Three of Pentacles energy. You're watching something grow, but you're making that decision, or you've got to make that decision. Do I plow the field under? Do I let go of my crops, or do I keep watching it grow? Especially when it comes to your finance. If some of you, it looks like here possibly week 1 and 2, are dealing with your own personal business, this could be the challenging time of, do you do something more to make it grow, to nurture it more, or do you cut your losses and not make the commitment? Either way, your advice card is the Wheel of Fortune card. Beautiful energy to have. That's that transformative energy, expansive energy at that. And what it's indicating is right timing. Not only being grateful, this is another card of gratitude, but the right timing in a situation. You're getting lucky with something here, Capricorn, so be grateful for it. Potential outcome is time to let go of the grief and sorrow, those things, those emotions that keep holding you back. The focusing on what was lost, what isn't anymore. Focus more on what remains in a situation, so you can move forward. You can always refill those cups that are spilled over, and not all hope is lost in a situation. There's something new to be gained from all that grieving perhaps you're doing, that grief you're experiencing. Week 3, got the Tower moment. This is where the divine steps in and says, Capricorn, if you're not going to make a decision, child, I'm going to make one for you. So that's what it is. You can either go feet first or head first out this tower here, Capricorn. The comfort level is yours, but either way, the foundation is good. The foundation's still solid. So again, if you're having trouble making a choice, if you're having trouble making that commitment, it's like this now or never moment. It's that profound decision you make. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable at first, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to end in disaster. If anything, it's that discomfort that propels you forward in the direction or the path you're really meant to be on. This is Spirit's way of having your back, especially if it's a challenging situation for you, or, again, a moment of discomfort. Your advice card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So upright, she is very sensitive, very compassionate, very intuitive, very psychic. But you could be dealing with somebody who's a little less than that. When she's in reverse, she tends to be insensitive. She tends to be overly cautious, and she's not as open to conversations. Upright, she's a compassionate listener, very nurturing, very abundant, very warm, very emotionally grounded. She's mastered her emotions already. In reverse, she's just kind of like not there yet. So you could be dealing with an individual, maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here with the Queen of Cups that's just not really open to compassion for a situation. It has to do with this Tower for sure here. Something happens along the way. Yet out of that, though, out of that, it seems that it ends the emotional struggles for you. That whatever this emotional challenge was beginning back here in week 5, it's coming to an end. It's like a cycle completing. It's like relief of that weight being off, Capricorn, for the 10 of Cups to come out. I really feel like this is celebrating like family togetherness, union, compassion, joyous celebrations for you in some fashion here, Capricorn. But it looks like it was born from something really painful, something that was really like tough on the soul to deal with there, or it was matters of the heart, decisions that were made from matters of the heart. What's happening next? Week 4, we've got the transformative energy of the Death card out. That's Scorpio energy. So indeed, some sort of completion of a cycle is going on here. Some sort of Capricorn perhaps stepping into their power, stepping into a transformative energy, where they recognize that these challenges that all led up to this and the end and the relief they're now experiencing is the blessed new beginning that's over here on the horizon. So think of this challenge, think of this ending as your new beginning for sure here, especially towards the end of the month, Capricorn. You've got the Hanged Man in reverse. So upright Hanged Man is talking about a moment of pause, a time to reflect, a time to change your perception in something, because the divine has your hands tied behind your back. There's no forward movement in something. When we see it upright, it is indicating that the wait is over. That, again, you're transforming and transmuting some sort of negative energy into a positive one. And it's forward movement. It's no longer suspended period of time for you. No more waiting. And this is what leads you to your wish fulfillment card, the 9 of Cups energy. Now again, you have this other 9 here that says, I'm exhausted from all this hard work, from all this effort, from all these actions I've taken. But here's the reward of that action, especially towards the end of the month, where you find yourself, oh my gosh, I did it, and now I'm emotionally satisfied, and I realize I can ask for more in this situation. So lots of emotional stuff going on, and again, that commitment message is coming in for your potential outcomes for the entirety of the month here. And the overall energy, again, tired, but still ready to climb that mountain, still determined, which is absolutely the way of the Capricorn. Recognize and be grateful for your abundance for sure. Here, Capricorn, allow transformation to happen. Go with the flow of things, but make sure you make time to rest and recover, of course. And if other people don't like it, or other people are discontented with it, don't let them stand in your way. You know your path, or your path will be very much presented for you. Okay, clarifying week 1 here is the 2 of Wands energy. So we know right away that week 1 is more about surveying the land. It's about, Capricorn, that moment where you're figuring out, okay, what do I have control of within my domain, or do I need to expand more? What do I have for resources versus what's attainable in my life? So you're taking inventory. You're figuring out what it is you have to work with, and what do you really need to get where you want to be, or think you might want to be. Clarify week 2, please. This is the week of the Wheel of Fortune's energy. So a lot of good luck, a lot of gratitude, and here it is upright, the Hanged Man. This is like, oh my gosh, right timing on a situation. And that's why it was put on pause. Something gets put on pause because it's not the right time, Capricorn. There's some sort of situation in your life. You feel that as a loss because you've been working hard with it all. You feel it as a loss, though. You feel some sort of grief next to it because the timing either was or was not right, because you're this suspended moment here. You have to change your perception or go through some sort of spiritual awakening is happening. But you got to be grateful through it all here, Capricorn. Be grateful. The universe is giving you the messages loud and clear, especially week 2 here. My gosh. Week 2 and week 3. Okay, Ace of Swords is coming in, clarifying week 3. We know that's about clearing up some sort of communication, right? That's what swords are all about, is our ideas, our thoughts. This is that gift from the higher power, gift from source even, that says, okay, now I want you to understand why this is. Now I want to make things clear for you so you can see clearly, especially when this tower is happening, right? Especially when that tower comes out. And that is why, when that clarity happens, that's why you're like, okay, I'm so grateful. We're so grateful for this, Capricorn. It's the end of that emotional struggle, that clarity that comes out and brings the end of your emotional struggles. Because it really feels like you're being pulled in too many directions, or two different directions. I'm not going to take those. I got told not to take those. Clarify week 4, please. But something about a commitment. You got to make that commitment. Messages are coming in. And 6 of Swords energy. Okay, this is why there's a transformation going on. Because some of you may be relocating here, Capricorn, especially going from end of August into September. This can be a voyage with baggage, yes, like especially when it comes to mental and emotional baggage. Again, that Hanged Man's upright, so it could be letting go of that as you, and Scorpio energy is out, that transformative energy is out as your transformation. So you've got to kind of like go with the flow of this, because that's where your wish fulfillment lies, right? What's after this is the 10 of Cups. So even though these are both in your potential outcomes, it's kind of like, okay, I'm glad that did or did not happen the week prior. And then it's like, okay, this did or did not happen because this is what's really meant to happen. This is this is the relief that comes with it. 6 Swords energy is there. This is like that help along the way as you either relocate, travel in some fashion, go on vacation even, or just even relocate mentally. This is often taken for granted with this card and not mentioned. It doesn't have to be a physical voyage, because typically this is depicted as the boat on water. And part of that water is choppy, a little bit choppy, while the other half is calm. And there's always somebody else steering the boat. There's always somebody else pushing off, as those 6 of Swords all are stuck in that vessel. So when we see that, we automatically think travel or relocation. But sometimes it's that letting go of emotional baggage with the help of someone else. In other words, giving ourselves a mental break from it all, giving ourselves a mental holiday from it all, and definitely trying to find a way to release and relief the energy that we're carrying with us, all those ruminating thoughts and worries and doubts that we're carrying with us, allowing others to help us along the way. There's definitely a major transition and transformation happening for you guys here. You're tired. Again, you've worked hard, but Capricorn, as long as you're, number 1, going with the flow of things, and number 2, keeping a sense of gratitude with it all, you do make out okay by the looks of things. Yes, there's questions coming in. Somebody wants to know, okay, what do you decide with this? Take a moment, and they're coming in fast. That's why you're feeling that 9 of Wands energy here a little bit. It's because they're coming in so fast. It's kind of catching you off guard and exhausting you. But you're going to make the right decision, of course, here, Capricorn, as always. So let's see what the Goddess deck has to say. And get plenty of rest, Capricorn, when you can, with that determined spirit of yours. Any more messages for Capricorn on the collective? Let me know how this resonates, guys, in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget you can catch me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Villagio Strega. And as always, thank you again for being here, for letting me be with your energy as well. You're getting the goddess Bast, one of my favorite goddesses. She's all about independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Now, if that is not just the epitomization of Capricorn energy, I don't know what else is. It's that determined spirit for independence, success, climbing that mountain. Your independence is the foundation for your strength and success. And remember I said that tower, that tower, even though it's burning at the top, the tower's foundation is still there and still strong. Let's grab one more from the crystal deck for good humor and see what else the universe has to say here, Capricorn. Here we go. I got two for you. I've got three. So let me just clarify. Yes or no? No. Yes or no? That's a yes. Yes or no? That's a, I'm going to take that one too, because it's kind of like one of those in-betweens. First big yes was Jasper. Jasper, the supreme nurturer. Jasper describes a huge variety of opaque quartzes, from Picasso Jasper, I'm going to be prolific, to Mucha Jasper, one of my favorites. I'm going to lay low and power up, to red Jasper. You're going to want to move out of my way, okay? These earthy babies help align us to our core powers. Who needs it? Air signs, city folk. Where to put it? Wherever you are when you'd rather be barefoot, pulling vibes from the earth below. Think white sand, green grass, yoga mat. When to use it? When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session. Strengthen your foundation with Jasper. Red Jasper, I know, is known as the Supreme Nurturer Stone as well. Laramir. Only one place, I think, on the planet you can find Laramir, and that's the Dominican Republic. Seafoam toned Laramir is a volcanic blue mineral only found in the Dominican Republic. Its energy is like a spiritual snow cone for the seething and sweltering. Who needs it? The hot-tempered, any Aries. Where to put it? Any super agitated, stop, drop, hold Laramir in your left hand and commence cooling breathing. Stick out your rolled tongue and slowly inhale and exhale like you're sucking through a straw. Now, that must be something yoga technique, like ocean breathing or something along those lines. When to use it? When you feel like all of the world's problems are suddenly just your problems. When anger stands between you and the formation of architectural sentences. Remember, chill is a choice. Ride the cool breeze with Laramir and slow your roll. Really a beautiful stone. So, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Again, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blessed be.